Hey guys, Teacher Sam here with Maverick Lingo. Very quickly, don't forget to have a notebook and a pen. Take notes. I'm going to try my best to teach you more about articles today. One of our students, Demir, requested that I make a video about articles, so here we go. By the way, this is going to be articles part 1. Tomorrow I will post part 2. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to give you too much information in one presentation. Okay, let's do it little by little. So, how many articles do we have in the English language? There are 3 articles. What are they? A, un, and the. I'm sure all of you guys have seen these articles before. I'm sure you've tried to use them. I'm sure they confuse you when you try to use them. Well, I'm going to try my best to explain to you guys how exactly you should use them, because when I work with all of my students, I notice that articles are a big problem for many of them. Now, are articles necessary? Should we bother learning about them? Absolutely we should. You can never fully improve your English. You can never fully master your English unless you understand how articles work. Now, as you know, I can speak many different languages. And many of the languages that I speak actually also use articles, but be careful. There are many languages out there that don't use articles. Russian, Arabic. So I'm not surprised with my Arabic speaking and Russian speaking students, articles are very often a problem. Let's see if you'll be able to control them a little bit better after this video. Now, I said articles are absolutely necessary, but why? Because they will help you to show us if the noun or the nouns that you are using in your sentence are singular or plural. So now you say, okay, because they will help you to show us if the noun or the noun. What does that mean? Nouns. Okay, let's look at that. Nouns are the names that we have given to everything around us. So naturally, as you are building sentences in English, you are going to be using lots and lots of nouns. Nouns are either singular, just one, or plural, more than one, okay? When your nouns are singular, that's when you need to show me that you understand articles. Okay, Sam, what do you mean? Well, let's take a look. Imagine you just walked into this room. You just walked into this room. Honestly, it could be any room out there, but let's just use this room as an example. And imagine that you are seeing things in this room for the very first time in your life. Now, you get so excited about walking into this room, you want to call your best friend and tell him or her about all the different things that you can see in this room. You pick up the phone, you call your best friend, and you want to tell him or her exactly what you see. Now, imagine if you did not know the name of any of these things that you see in here. What would you do? Now you say, okay, Teacher Sam, why are you asking me this question? That's a weird question. I'm asking you this question because I want you to understand how important nouns are in all languages and of course in English as well. If we didn't have nouns, honestly, we would not be able to speak. That's why I'm using this example. I want you to literally imagine you walked into this room and you don't know the name of anything in here. You would be completely lost, right? But thank God you know the name of all these things in here. Clock, okay, that's a noun. Chair, that's a noun. Telephone, that's a noun. Briefcase, that's a noun, and so on and so forth. Okay, so one of the main reasons why I'm going to try to teach you how to use articles in English is because you need to use them together with your singular nouns. Now you say, okay, singular, what does that mean? Well, only one. Okay, so here's my phone. Well, it's just one. Okay, here's my pen, just one. So this noun is singular. Singular. Okay, what happens if I have suddenly 3 pens? Well, now the noun is not singular anymore. Now it is plural. Okay, now you say, okay, Teacher Sam, you said you're going to talk about articles and you're talking about singular and plural. Yes, but do you want to really understand articles? Well, then you have to understand how singular and plural nouns work. So please remember, singular means only one. Okay, back to articles a, un, and the. Remember, this is video part 1. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a and un only. In the second part of the video, I will talk about the. So let's get started with the article a. Okay, I have a chair. This is a chair. What a nice chair. Let's analyze these 3 sentences. What do you see in all 3 of them? You see the noun chair. Yes, it's a noun because that's a thing and this thing has a name, right? What do we call it in English? Chair. Now, when you look at this picture, do you see just one chair or do you see more than one? Silly question, right? The answer is just one, of course. Well, because it's a singular noun, just one, you have to use an article. Now look, we go back to these articles and you're like, oh my God, which one do I use? Do I use a, an, or the? In this case, I want you to use a. Why? Look at the noun chair. It starts with the letter C. The letter C is part of the English alphabet and it is a consonant. Yes? So, because it's a consonant, you have to use this article, a. I have a chair. This is a chair. What a nice chair. Listen, I'm exaggerating my pronunciation a little bit, but I really want to catch your attention here. I want you to pay attention to the fact that this is singular. This is a singular noun which starts with a consonant. For that reason, you must use the article a. Many of my students say, I have chair. Wrong. When you say I have chair, do I understand you? Of course I understand you. But is it correct grammatically? No, it's not. Why not? You need an article. I have a chair. I have a chair. This is my chair. This is a chair. And wow, what a nice chair. What do you see on this picture here? Well, this is the English alphabet. We have all these beautiful letters. I love letters so much. Without letters, language would not be possible. So I love letters. But you have to understand something. This is the English alphabet. And this alphabet is divided in two groups. One group we call consonants, and the other group we call vowels. So, A, B, C. C is a consonant. Now you say, but Sam, what is a consonant? Honestly, here is a list of all the consonants in the English language, in the English alphabet. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. All these letters are consonants. I'm going to go back to the picture of the English alphabet. We have 26 letters, and as you can see, the group of consonants is a pretty big group. So remember what I told you, yes? We take the English alphabet and we divide it into two groups. One is consonants, the other one is vowels. Which group do you think is bigger? Definitely consonants. Look how many letters out of the alphabet are actually consonants. Okay? Now you say, okay, why are consonants important when we're talking about articles? Because I want you to remember. You use this article here. When your noun begins with a consonant. I have a chair. C is a consonant. I have a dog. D is a consonant. It's a boy. B is a consonant. She is a doctor. D is a consonant. So, you use the article a when your noun is singular, just one, and when your noun starts with a consonant. Everybody okay? Very nice. What's the name of the other smaller group of letters? Vowels. Please pronounce together with me here. Vowels. Many students say vowels or something like that. No. Vowels. Now, look how many vowels we have in the English language. 5. Very, very small, tiny little group. Okay? Now, why are vowels important when we're talking about articles? Because when your noun begins with a vowel, you have to use this article in English, un. Okay? Here is my noun. It starts with a vowel, a. So apple, right? I have an apple. I want an apple. I see an apple. Now, you might ask me here, wait a minute, why are you using this article here? Because your noun is singular, just one. I mean, look at the picture, it's just one, right? And because your noun begins with a vowel. So, write down your vowels in your notebook. Here it is. A, right? I have an apple. I want an apple. I see an apple. Wonderful. Here's another example. Another fruit that starts with a vowel. Orange. So, naturally, you need to use this article. An. Look at your fruit. It's just one, singular. So you have to show me that it's singular. How do you do that? Well, you add an article. I have an orange. I want an orange. I see an orange. Last example here. I don't want to confuse you guys, okay? But there are exceptions when we're talking about vowels, okay? Why? Well, let's go back to this list here real quick, okay? Look at your vowels. A, E, I, O, U. U. Listen to the sound of that vowel. U. U. Okay? It actually sounds like this letter. W. W. Okay? So, because of that, okay, you don't say this is an university. You say this is a university. And this is an exception. There are more exceptions, of course. I'm just giving you guys a quick example here that confuses students, because students look at this noun, they say, okay, it's singular, just one, and then they look at the very first letter and they're like, okay, it's a vowel. This is an university. Wrong. This is a university. In this case, you have to pay attention to the sound of your noun. You see, you. It actually sounds like this letter here. And this letter is not a vowel, it is a consonant. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, for listening, for participating. Thank you for subscribing. Take notes, and I will see you in this video part 2. Thank you.